against Shireman. Spins and hits. Kicks it back to Garza. Little hiccup, but now cuts it to Jalen Brown. To the streaking Walsh, who lays it in.
Shooter, don't let him get straight to the cup.
Pull up for White to tie the game.
Yeah, tough passing by White. One of those guys that does a good job. It's a nice mid-range game.
Jalen trying to keep that hot hand going early. Shoots over Garza and connects. Brown the rebound. The Celtics with a rare running attempt. Garza lays it in.
A nice move by Luka Garza.
CJ bumps into Garza, banks it home.
Nice
first two for CJ.
Nice move by CJ to get down the hill.
It is 10-8 Atlanta. 8:02 to go in the first quarter. Walsh in the corner. Gets it back now to Garza. Luka looks to spin to the basket and lays it home. 10-10, 7:45 in the first. CJ to the corner and Dyson. Hawks look to go to the goal again. One of the big keys for Atlanta, of course, is breaking the paint, and Dyson did that superbly. Rebound Shireman. Baylor with a head of steam. Garza goes to the reverse. Pritchard at the top with Dyson Daniels on it. Payton moves in, goes to the fade, and he connects.
Good defense by Dyson Daniels, but I think there's better offense by Payton.
As they are down Tatum and Cato up front. Payton Pritchard gets bumped, no call. Celtics bench is upset. Nikhil leaves it for Jalen, steps into the three, bullseye.
Nice pass by Nikhil Alexander.
Is the man on Jalen Brown, pushes him aside and fires. For Jalen, that's his first make. 22-17 Celtics. On the middle, okay, flies into dunks. Friday night in Boston, the Hawks scored 20 points off those miscues. Here is Zachary Risacher, squared off and nails it. Challenges Williams, the floater, no, over to Risacher, but he couldn't connect. Up the floor to Hugo, he'll go to the middle. Vincent's there, the shot's good. It'll be a 32 if it stays that way all night. Onyeka gets the dunk. Now Dyson Daniels. 10 on the shot clock for CJ. He drills a three. The defensive assignment so far. Payton looking to drive, head down, pull up from 12 is good.
Yeah, that's tough. He's a shot.
Garza screens. Gets it back and fires. He hits a three. Short clock, Nikhil. Kuminga goes up. That's rejected by Bassett.
Good defense by Bassett.
We had Bassett in training camp this year. Here is White out of the corner for three. Brown. That's a travel. Then he ran over Dave Vincent. Andy Nagy, does he have his whistle in his mouth? Here is Jalen go to the hole. Bassett got that forearm, opens up Payton. He misses. Rebound Shireman. Back to Pritchard for three. That's good.
Good rebound.
45-43 Boston. Kuminga wants to drive. Gets middle. Can't score. Follows it. Good. He's screaming at Andy. Nikhil down the middle. Kicks to the corner. Dyson Daniels backs up for three. Good. 48-45. Brown thought about the three. Over the top to Garza. He'll lay it in.
And good pass by Brown. Nice.
Jalen Brown. Barrels in on CJ. Up top, Hauser. He'll drive. Lays it up and in.
Something you rarely.
Under two in the first is Derek White. Gives to Hauser. There's that patented three. It's good. 52-49. And a takeaway. CJ bothered the dribble. Dyson was there to take it and lay it in.
And good steal.
It's all Hawks scores with 11. 52-50. Derek White moves in. White's got 7. Onyeka hands it over. CJ in the paint. Back to the trailing Nikhil to tie it. More of that in the second. 56 all. Down the lane. CJ twisting and turning and laying it in. Screen for Brown. Dyson Daniels recovers to get in front of him, but can't stop the mid-ranger. Onyeka hands it over. Here's Nikhil, and his runner is good.
Nice. And again,
Hawks are really making him work.
Yeah, good defense by Dyson. Good pass.
Lob, and Dyson with a slam.
Whoa!
who started the game but has been no factor. Gets it inbounds to Brown. Back to Garza. Hikes up the three and hits it.
Garza's having a night.
Brown offensively and for the starters, and of course Peyton Pritchard off the bench. To the corner, and Onyeka. Bullseye!
$2 for $1.
Back to Brown. That's one of those long rebounds that Sanjay was talking about with Madison at halftime. Brown off the glass, good.
Nice tough finish by Jalen Brown.
Jalen takes a look. He's got Shireman. Shireman banging him. Can't stop him.
But here's the thing is that he bumped him one time to dislodge him, and then when Shireman didn't recover.
Hawks run their stuff, and here comes Nikhil. Reverses on Pritchard. Goes into the paint. Puts up a tough shot. Hits it.
That's tough. He was able to go and redirect.
CJ drives between two defenders. A third. Yes! The three-point shot is back for the man they call Kong. Goes right down the pipe, hits the brakes. He's got to do something with it. He'll lay it up and in. Timeout, Boston.
Bully move by Jonathan Kuminga.
He was feeling it. Jalen Brown to Gonzalez, wing three. That's good.
A nice shot by Gonzalez, but I still like the fact that Jalen Brown met 3 Hawks in the lane when he tried to penetrate, forced the ball out of his hands.
81-73. Kuminga gets a screen, gives it to Dyson, but shot it short and got the friendly shooter's bounce. Yo-yos with Dyson. Working on Williams. Show and go. Dyson Daniels a three.
Yeah, baby.
It's been the Hawks knocking down the threes. CJ turns a corner. Floater.
Yes. Yes. Force another time.
It's Okongwu. He continues to knock down 3 after 3. 98-78. Jalen Brown. Ricochet defending. Bang fade for 2.
Yeah, nice shot by Jalen Brown. Was able to get to his spot.
98-80. Dyson Daniels kicks it back. Here's Okongwu. Ricochet, deep 3. Got it! Zachary Ricochet. Jalen Brown. White. Shireman loads up from the corner. Good.
Good ball movement. Jalen Brown realizes that he met Hawks.
8 on the shot clock. Step back over Mogan. Rebound Garza. Flips it in.
Rebound by Garza.
And over to Jalen Brown. 5:15 left. Nikhil can't stop Brown. He takes it to the goal and jams it.
That's one of the things you allow him to be able to get downhill and build up speed. Possessions not faring well against his zone for Boston.
Jalen gets in the middle of that zone and connects.
Yeah, that solves it right there. You got him at that right there, that high wing area. Right there at the nail.
Jalen spins, gets rid of it. Walsh for 3. And CJ over the top to Nikhil. Stop and pop. Bang!
Big bucket. You see
This is the dribble. Gets it back now from Dyson. Gets into the paint. CJ trying to create space. Nice move. High glass and good. What a play by CJ. He's got 14. It's 108-98. Brown gets it back. Jalen creates space. 16-footer. Good. And a foul on Nikhil.
Wow, what a bucket by Jalen Brown.
For Atlanta to knock off the Celtics, they keep it rolling at home. The Hawks are 13-2.